What's going on, everybody? Papa Gord back again, and if you've seen the thumbnail or the title, you obviously know what I'm going to talk about today. And that is Star Wars The Black Series, George Lucas in Stormtrooper Disguise. Honestly, I knew this was coming at some point in time. Shout out to Amir at Toy Snowman right here. Friday, I think I got a notification saying, hey, something shipped from Toy Snowman. And I had to think, what have I ordered from him lately? Because I know I've got the Dark Trooper on order and probably some other stuff as well. So I had to take a deeper look, and it was George. George is finally here. Now I have to decide, is he staying on card or is he coming off of the card? Initially, as soon as I opened up the box, the shipping box, I was like, I think I'm gonna leave him on the card. Which is weird for me, considering most of my collection is out of the box, off the card, no bubble, you name it. There are a few pieces that you can see behind me that I do have that are on the card. I'm so tempted, but you know what? Again, I don't keep my collection on card for resale. Some of the stuff just looks nicer on card, and if I have doubles, why bother taking them off of the card or opening up another box? This is the only legit George Lucas Hasbro figure that I have. I do have a custom one that was made for me. Again, thank you, Mr. B. So this is like legit, but I think with, I don't know if you can see, probably not. Maybe if I angle it, but all right into here, it's, I don't know, something stuck to it. So I don't think it makes much sense to hold onto the card then, if that's the case. Now, normally you guys know me, I will cut the bottom, I'll slip the figure out, and then I will shred the card until somebody cries. But I'm not gonna do that this time. We're just gonna cut the bottom open, slip them out. Maybe I might keep the card, I don't know, but I kind of don't think so. I've only kept a couple of cards, and my Kenner Boba Fett is definitely one that comes to mind. So there, if I did want to keep it, you can't hardly even tell. Again, I just cut it here, pull out, and off you go. So if that's something, because like again, we all know what's going on with this. This is going away pretty soon, which I think is what's in my head going, do I open or do I leave on the card? And I scratched the back of the card up too, so that's okay. But I'm not gonna destroy this one. We will keep it. We will keep it. And we'll just, let's get George out of his little George bubble. And go from there. Now, right off the bat, I will say I am very happy to see that they went with the updated Stormtrooper mold. Honestly, I couldn't remember if they did or not. And when we get announcements for figures, the newest ones tend to sit in my brain a little bit longer, and then the pre-orders kind of get forgotten about until you get notification or until a package is dropped off at your doorstep or what have you. So here we go. I honestly, again, I think it's one of those ways, if you look at maybe slightly on an angle to the side, I think maybe it's more Georgie. I think, again, face head on. I'm not quite sure if I see George Lucas or not. Again, that could just be myself. Also in the Stormtrooper armor, I don't know if I would have rather have had like an actual George Lucas figure wearing like jeans and his shirt. That's ridiculous. His plaid shirts, plaid, that escaped me for a second there. But yeah, if he was in jeans and a plaid shirt, I think would kind of be a little bit better. I'm not going to complain. Honestly, I could pop the head off of this, put it on one of my extra Marvel Legend headless bodies that I have. And I could put something else on this one in place of his head, but I'm not sure. Oh, and I don't know about the helmet. I think it might just be a standard. I don't think this will ever go on his head, to tell you the truth. With the way the front piece right here slopes in towards the interior of the helmet, like, I don't know. Unless I'm gonna try to heat that up. This is, or turn it. Oh, okay, all right. Turn it. So no, I don't like this at all. So he's not gonna wear this because right now his mouth is over here. With the way I've had to twist to get the helmet to go on his head. So I don't think I'm going to be doing that with him. And that's a little disappointing. So it's going to be one of those static poses with him holding the helmet in one hand and probably the blaster in the other, because that's what you get. You get your standard Stormtrooper helmet right there. Looks really nice. Nice and good. And then you get the standard E11 right there. So I think, again, slightly the newer one. It's got that little scope piece on it as well. I like this one quite a bit. Again, it is the new Stormtrooper mold, so you do get the greater than 90-degree bend on the elbows. You've got butterfly joints going on. You've got that extra armor piece that just, it floats. So again, you just have to kind of push it down and get it out of the way. The shoulder pads are on those swivels, so you can make them go all the way around as well. And then single joint knee, like so. Not bad spread. Again, a little bit of crunch to the front, more to the back. All kinds of crazy movement. Hey, George? See, even George agrees. So, yeah, he looks fine. That's the biggest disappointment right there, is his head is a little too big. Again, I have to put the helmet on this way and try to turn it, but it catches on parts of George's face. And honestly, I think it's just gonna scratch or wear off some of the paint. Now, I really do like the hair. I love the wash that they've done on that. That's probably one of the more detailed heads of hair I think the Black Series has done. You got your grays, you got your whites. I think there's some blacks in there, a little bit mixed in. And kind of the more I handle the figure, the more I can see George. I can see a little bit more of George. But I definitely see more of him side profile than face on. But here, we'll give him the gun. Oh, it's a tight hand. I don't know what kind of plastic Hasbro has been using lately for the hands, but it's not as cooperative as some of the older molds or older plastic maybe. Oh, and again, you got upper thigh swivel hidden behind the armor. At least with George here, he does have a little bit of movement on the feet, and they're not nearly as stiff. And I'm not too concerned that I'm going to break something like some of those Jet Troopers, because there's no back at all. Like it just runs right into the foot. Though that one I'm really concerned about snapping a foot. But yeah, so here you go. There's George in his Stormtrooper disguise. A very welcome and a surprise addition to my collection today. So anyways, guys, if let me know down in the comments. Have you ordered George? Do you already have your George? Do you even care if you have a George on your shelf? Are you tempted to leave him on the card? Or did you order multiple, so you got one on card and one out? Honestly, I don't know if I have another one ordered. I kind of hope I do, but I've got one at least. So anyways, guys, comment, share, like, subscribe, all that usual YouTube mumbo jumbo. Really appreciate it. Thanks to the G-stringers out there. You guys know who you are. We'll catch you next time. Later.